Good morning for those who has just joined. Today we will discuss task two types of essays, and at least you must write 250 words. And I advise you to aim for more and to write more arguments and to develop. So your everybody paragraph should be around 70, 90 words to give a good explanation, to get a better score. Okay, so students, the first type of an essay, is it opinion essay or is it discussion essay? What is it? Okay, great, it's an opinion essay. So you must take only one side. And where you should state your opinion. Really, at the end? Only at the end? Okay, an introduction. What part of introduction? Exactly, thesis statement. In the thesis statement. And where can you state it? In conclusion, you should state your opinion. It will be restatement of the thesis statement. Okay. But what about this one? Nowadays, we are producing more and more rubbish. Why do you think it's happening? And what can governments do to help reduce the amount of rubbish produced? Exactly. Type problem solution. It is rare, but there's a probability that it may be in your exam, so we will discuss it today. So do we need thesis statement here? Okay, you are saying we need thesis statement. What should be said in this thesis statement? You must say that this essay will discuss the problems and solutions of certain problem. Now, guys, brainstorm your ideas and remember the structure, how the paragraph thing should be led, what should be happening in these paragraphs. Yes, we will be writing both tasks this lesson. It's not visible. Behruz? Oh, okay. We will start with the first essay. Improvements in health, education, and trade are essential for development of poorer nations. However, the governments of richer nations should take more responsibility for helping the poorer nations in such areas. To what extent do you agree? So do you think that rich countries, rich states should be helping to poorer states or not? Who should take the responsibility, or every country should handle their own problems? Should help. Don't you think it's better when every country will take their own problems by themselves, facing them independently? Think bigger. If we say that they should help, do you have good arguments? Do you have good examples? Or if you say that they shouldn't help and every country should face their own problems independently, then brainstorm. Do we have enough arguments for this one? Do we have enough examples? And the most important thing is, do we have academic examples or academic language to develop those ideas? Can you think of 3 arguments and give them to me? For to what extent, let's have 3 body paragraphs. Okay, Iroda is saying some countries need minerals they don't have but can import. Okay, if rich people help poor country will be more developed. Okay, why do the rich countries need this development? Okay, you want to say mutual help. Okay, what about the rest? Only 3 people are working. I have 3 participants. I want their ideas too. Can you join? Okay, rich ones can advertise own products by assisting. Countries should be dependent and work themselves. Okay. Okay, guys, your arguments are not good enough to write an essay. Do you see it? You cannot develop it. You cannot write 80 words in one paragraph for them saying they should be selling gold or silver. Think bigger. And to what extent do you agree, disagree essays? It is easier, slightly easier to take disagree side, because saying a negative opinion, negative points of view is easier than giving the pluses. For example, guys, let's think about why those countries are poor. Maybe it's their own fault. Maybe they have this mismanagement in their country. Maybe they have poor financial skills. Maybe they have some corruption. So they should be dealing with their problems by themselves. If the rich countries keep helping them, will they develop? No, they will develop due to this financial money. But the day that it gets disappeared, the country will again go down day by day. So they should be standing on their feet strongly. So if they keep helping, they will be dependent on each other. So if one of them collapses, the second one cannot survive. Some of you have your microphones on. Can you switch it off? I will do it. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Let's start. I will take disagree side. But if you are taking agree side, send me your introductions and I will read and I will give my feedback, okay? So how can we change the word the poor country? How can we say it differently? Yes, we can say less developed, we can say underdeveloped. Yes, deprived, not bad. So as soon as you proceed with your introductions, make sure that you paraphrase it well. You don't need to change every single word, change it in general. So now can you look at this introduction and try changing some parts? Okay, let's proceed. The word nowadays can be used in your introductions, but not at the start. It makes your essay a little simple. I don't say that because of this one word you will get a low mark. But when you start with nowadays your introduction, it means you want to make it simple. It goes simple afterwards. So try starting with different words than with nowadays. Even these days would be better. Okay, guys, now can you tell me what has changed in this introduction? Okay. First of all, as it is not discussion essay, I don't have to look at the other side of the people, like what others may be thinking. All I say is my own opinion. First, this part is paraphrased. Yes, they cannot provide their own citizens with good education, with health, and it's been stated here: decent education. Decent education means good education. That everything is there. Starting from kindergarten to university, all is there for the citizens to take use of. And it says that not only in these parts, but also in trade. So this part is well paraphrased. From one sentence, from one line, we made so much. And then the opinion has been stated. However, I disagree that developed nations ought to support these countries, and I think that they should try to stand on their own feet instead. So the position is clear. What you do in your homework essays is that you say, well, I think that they should be standing on their feet, but I also think that the rich countries should be helping. It means you are not giving your opinion. You are in balanced view. It's not okay to write such an essay. For to what extent do you agree? Questions. I know that you cannot give like a lot of ideas for one side of an argument. And that's why you try to take both and make one paragraph about one side and second one about the second side. But your essay will go wrong. Okay, now let's read your introductions. Okay, draw this one. As the deprived countries have lower rates of improvement in well-being, teaching system, and commerce, it is believed that the rich ones should offer support to them. Okay, you agree. A lot of these developed countries these days need upgrade in such vital improvements as health, marketing, and education. However, more developed countries should be helping poorer. Good, Behruz. And Jasmine? Poverty has always been a controversial subject. It's argued that well-developed states should encourage and provide assistance to more deprived countries. This essay agrees that such countries must get help from wealthy nations. Good. All three introductions are suitable. Behruz used a good word, commerce. It's really good. Okay, now how many words you have? We should have around 50 words. Okay, it's 52 now. That's good. We are on the right track. Okay, now let's proceed with B1. For B1, we should aim for 70 to up to 80 or 90 words. If you don't have example, if you don't have this academic example to include in your essays, then try to give good explanation and then give good support. In this one, yes, we disagree. But you are more than welcome to write agree essay and send it to me. You see, I'm not starting my B1 from here because your paragraphs must be separated. I'm tired of repeating, guys. It must have paragraphs. It's an essay. If you have something to add for other paragraphs, welcome. Feel free. So now here we are blaming those poor countries for their own faults. Now our B1 is done. It should be around 70, 90 words. Okay, 82. In your essays, try to start with the weakest argument, then go to the strongest, or start with the strongest and go to the weakest. Don't put the strongest ones in the middle. So now our first paragraph will have more words than our next paragraph. So next paragraph may be like for 20 words lower than the first paragraph. This part is understandable. First paragraph. Yes, no? Maybe you have some questions. Okay, as we are aiming for 3 body paragraphs, let's divide logically. Okay. Let's talk about the taxes, the custom duties, and second paragraph then. Our second body paragraph is done. Do you have any questions? Maybe you have some example. Guys, if your exam will be online, it will be much harder than you think. So not everyone will have a chance to pass. And also because of the internet connection, the conditions that you are sitting in, and the structure of the exam may change radically. So don't be happy if your exams will be online. Of course, the timing can be cut. They may give more work for you. If you work together, then if they will give one task for everyone, then you have a good chance to pass. Okay, guys, do you have any ideas for paragraph 3? Any ideas, students? For now, we have 197 words. Yeah, we should have only disagree paragraphs here. Can you give me one paragraph, one full paragraph about being independent? Start with lastly. And go on that no country can become independent while it receives or seeks help from other states. While you write your third paragraph, I will write conclusion. Give me good body 3, but do not write a lot, write around 60, 70 words. I'm stating my opinion in conclusion, not at the end of the conclusion, but at the start, because it's a restatement of that thesis. Give me body 3. This means they should invest to make their own citizens' life even better. For example, imagine if Uzbekistan is sending financial help to other countries or some aid to other countries. Would our citizens be happy from it? Would we be satisfied? Because it means that in our place, in our country, the price may go up due to this help. So not every citizen would be happy from helping to other states when they have their own problems. No matter how rich the country is, still some citizens may seek financial help. Yeah, like America. Because as we see America from outside world, it's quite rich. But not all the citizens are in this opinion. So every country has its own levels of citizens. Guys, write body 3 about independence. No, Irode, you are giving me a gray side. You are giving why we should have this mutual help. Oh, okay. Maybe we can use it. Let's change it a little bit. No, it's not the essay only. We have these ones, that's why. Pick the suitable word here by yourself. Okay, so here I have combined the paragraphs of Irode and ASA 404. Okay. Now let's see how many words we have. You don't need to have this B1, B2 words. An introduction, you don't have to label it for the examiner. Your paragraphing, the separate paragraphs already means that it is B1, B2, B3. So the examiner will understand. Okay, let's see how many words now we have. I hope it's more than 270. We have 311 words. Yeah. I wouldn't say that it is a big problem because it says at least 250 words. But it is as long as you are not going off topic. But if you look at these paragraphs, here we don't have example. As I said at the start, you don't have to provide exactly a statistic or fact in your essays when it's impossible to give it, because in this type of essay you cannot give example, proper example. But what you need to give is a proper support, proper explanation, why it is so, why it is incorrect to give financial assist to other countries. So now it's done. Now let's do one test, a little quiz, then we can write the second essay. Are you ready? Yep. Can you see the grammar and vocabulary quiz? Okay, let's start. Now we will do a quiz. We will check your grammar and vocabulary. You have 15 questions. Let's answer. Okay? So first question. Soldiers have been sent in to try to restore organization, harmony, order, or regulation in the area. What is your answer? Order, harmony, regulation. Okay, two people are saying it's harmony. And one person is saying it's regulation. And one more person is saying it's order. Will it be fair if I choose harmony? Okay, next. You should read this novel. It's been recommended by all the critics. Okay, next. When Sam was a small child, he spent the hours every day playing with stones in the garden. Okay, next. A lovely 3 weeks in the south of Spain last year. Took, did, spent, or past? Okay, good job. Susie and John are planning to get married and a lot of children. Okay, next. Some foods such as burgers and pizzas, bad for your health. Okay, next. If you get a move on, we will miss our connection. Second one. Really? If you might get a move on? Okay, I will pick first one. Next. I found it really hard to believe just how rash Okay, if you say it's fourth, I will pick fourth. Changing your mind to second one. Guys, give me your final answer. Now I will pick the neutral one. I will pick the second one or first one because no one is picking the first one. Yeah, I will pick the first one. Okay, now Abdurrahim is giving the first one. Okay. Next. The sign says, walk on the lawn. The first word is interesting. Fourth. Okay. On no account, call him at home. if you put the correct option, it will make sense. You are not putting it correct one, that's why it's senseless for you. Okay, I had an answer 3, 4, 1. Okay, 4 of you saying it's 3, I will pick the third one. Next. I wish we met under happier circumstances. Again, third one. Okay. You have got to get up every early tomorrow, so don't forget to your alarm. It's easy. Next. Let's try to get home quickly before the rain really. Okay, next. Local residents objected to the plans to build a supermarket where there is currently a beautiful park. Severely or harshly. Next. I had no idea that you were planning to come. You. Fourth one. Okay, as Abdurrahim is going against everyone, I will pick his version. Congratulations, your level is C1 Advanced. This is approximately equivalent to pass at the CAE, an IELTS band score 7.5, or 100% at TOEFL. By the way, it didn't take 1 hour. I started the test while we were doing the essay. So today you worked really good. I'm very proud of you. Yes, progress again. Let me screenshot it. I can send you the link for these tests. You can do it at home independently by yourself, the different ones, and you can see your level. You can also do listening tests here. You can do reading tests. It's really good for you to practice. And it gives you motivation, as it says your level straight away. Not only for, it doesn't state only the level of yours, but says what kind of certificate you may be getting with this knowledge. Okay, let's do this one. As most of you were for agree side for this one, for this essay, can you write an agree essay and send it to me through Telegram? Okay. And for this one as well. In our last lesson, before having a little holiday, I asked you to mark your works online, and most of you gave me your consent. So next lesson, we will do open feedback session. I will collect the essays and do the open feedback. So if you are interested in this, join next lesson. We will do other exercises as well, but most of the part will be allocated for marking section. I think you guys are really tired because you are not that active about writing the essay. That's why I will make this one as a homework. If you were, no, Abdrahim, if you wanted to write the agree essay for this question, write your own version and send it to me. It's optional if you want to. This one is compulsory. Bihruz, if you do it again with your brother, I will exclude you. Okay, the homework is understandable for everyone. So the second essay is must. First one is optional. Next lesson, we will have feedback session. Great, then I will send you the links. Let me put the link for this one over here at the end. At home, you can just put it on Google and search it up and know your level. So now if you don't have any questions, we can end the session. If you do have, don't be shy, just ask. Thank you guys, enjoy your day. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow at 11 o'clock.